So it is Biafra as well. It is not a state of Biafra as well. So it is still our game. Which they are just saying all those and thinking they will still be there. We're not going to be there for you. We are no longer, we are packing and we are taking home everything. So, dear friends, let's continue voting and crossing our leg. Eat whatever thing you have, laugh. If they like, they raise dollar to 5,000, you are capable. Because with this before now, we have, when a child is born into a tough system, it grows a thick skin. You have grown a thick skin, and there's no situation that can stop it or can make you shiver or make you, or there's nothing you will see today that you have not seen in the zoo. So I will yield my mic for here now. Thank you. May God bless us as we
Thank
vote.
you, Brian. Thank you, Brian Williams. Thank you, our own brother. Can we go to Ugochukwu? Ugochukwu BLC. So, you have the mic. Are you there?
Pastel, I salute
One
you.
bit
I
you.
greet. I greet you. I greet you so much for what you are doing for us.
Okay. Since you're not
I really,
beating me, okay.
I really appreciate so much for the efforts. The relentless is, our great leader Mazin Namdekano really blows like a breeze inside each and every one of us who definitely know what we are looking for. And I salute our PM for what he's doing. The wisdom is beyond the human can even imagine. His tweet out is everything. Like I don't know this government, these people, this my brothers and sisters. God, Chuko Kikabiyama is so amazing to preserve such a wonderful, fast thinkers. I always knew that we are blessed with human resources, but I never knew that it's to this level. Zoo, they played zoo ping pong like a baby. Of course, I salute him and I salute our great leader, Mazin Namdekano. I salute our great warriors and the BDF special people, and they will always remain the special people for life. And they are the best in the world. I don't know what anyone gonna say about that. They are the best, always the best they will be. I salute you guys so much for all you are doing for our people. When it comes to the insecurity, our brother, United States of Biafra, he made a statement on that also takes me to each and every one of us what you are doing here. Just keep on, keep on keeping on, but not of that sort of ultimate. For this one is a special one. You have made some of our brothers have gone into history. I thank those of our brothers.
Clear
Even right
out
now,
on
I'm not
air
having talk with
because
them.
I want to have a
Some still
conversation
went
with
into the,
this.
because they went into history to find out. Because I strongly believe that nobody that would dig into this history and come out the same alive, come out, like the same person to have any atomy of respect or love for the Nigeria, because these people they really deal with us so much into the history, because it's what we are doing here that make them to find out that I think, because I pick up my gear to tell them that this is the reason why I am mad and angry, and many of our brothers are mad and angry. All these things you guys are digging out here right now, the form of Buhari was among those they take abroad to study, to train like a soldier. They never passed one exam. They came back, they were promoted. And the Biafrans, who are the great people there, they have to work under this bunch of lunatics who never passed one exam, including those that was taken to Canada and different places. It's all those things. Then I say that some of us travel outside the country and know that history have been taken away from us, and some of us travel, we're able to learn this thing outside the country and understand that. So our people are into mess, And one of them also say that the reason why the coup was that was where I came in to ask a question. He made a great point. I like the way he knows what he's talking about. That the coup was the coup was because of the one of Inzog was because foreigners, if people was for outsiders, people that is not indigenous to Nigeria was infiltrating the government. And then I was waiting for him to mention who are these people. Are they Ghanaians? Are they Sierra Leoneans? Are they Egyptians? Are they who are? I just want you to mention this name, because if you mention the name of those people that infiltrated this government, it's gonna ring bell in the gullible ones who are still, the ones that still have some change given to them. in the blood of the innocent people all over the whole Nigeria. They are going to ring bell in their ear, and they will understand where some of us are coming from. But unfortunately, the guy was not there. I said, keep this question. I want him, he's a historian, to come and mention the name of those people, that particular people, which is Fulanese, and which is the problem they are having today. It's Fulanese. So what makes you think that this one that tie his head and nose, his face look like Nigeria, call himself Eme, Eme or whatever they may call him, or Sultan or Sokoto or whatever his name is, Emir. His face looks like Nigeria, exactly the country Nigeria, that say he has to do everything. They will sacrifice to keep Nigeria one. In which person's interest? Which person's interest are you sacrificing to? Look at his face. Look at the face of somebody. Maybe I make my own face, and let us look at the face of a Biafran and face of this thing that is advising you to sacrifice. Since people has been in a mess, have this thing that tie head and nose and head, that the face look like Asians of the zoo, have he done anything positive in the lives of the people of so-called one Nigeria? The answer is no. But he wants to sacrifice all to keep. In which interest is he going to sacrifice? So the brothers that was there, discussing about history, I love that. One thing about a genuine Biafran is that when you are doing something nice, we are in. But when you are out there seeing the truth, turning you see white, calling it red, it's a lie. We will never sit down and watch such thing happen. The insecurity they're talking about today, it was these people who came to infiltrate the so-called Western Nigeria, Eastern Nigeria, and the Northern Nigeria. These are the same people who were not capable of what then came to Nigeria to tell them they are capable of. Because if you are a soldier, marine, you came back with a high degree, you can be able to know what you're talking about. You will not even thinking of your own where you came from. You want to be your interest. How can the country be great? What can you do to make these people to live like a human? But these monkeys came back with zero points of every training given to them to come and sit on the head of a Biafran who was born 100% ready from his mother's womb. And when they talk about their cry, let me just give them a secret. All this time, you guys have been stealing resources, enjoying, sharing money borrowed. Our people have never been participants of this thing. I can count most of you here right now. Your people want to celebrate Christmas, it's you. Your people want to pay school fees, it's you. Even the neighbor of your family members, they are just holding them on the neck now. There is no government to sustain them. It's you. Most of you here, almost 85% or 90% here right now, as I'm talking. And the reason why our people will not cry, and I appreciate my people for not even lamenting like monkeys, which the monkeys in the zoo. Thank you, my lovely people. You people have been, you people have been doing wonders more than some of us. The reason why is that, listen, Zoological Republic, this is for you. We in diaspora, I could remember there are some school fees I paid 6,000, but it came to be 11,000. I didn't complain. I paid for it. That is the reason why people will not complain. There are some bills I paid 100,000. I pay it for 250. I did not complain because of the condition your one Nigeria put my people. So the reason why they will not, if you like hiking the naira to 10,000, it will the same whatever is demand of our people, because we know what we are pursuing. We know that Ogaga Digide, if it's Igbo, one of the United States of Biafra language, say Ogaga Digide. Those that are doing it know that it will not be for it, because there is a government who is coming to take responsibility of his own people. A lovely government. So whatever you are doing to your people, your neighbor, your cousins, your maternal home right now, please do it. Do not think that person slapped me when I was a kid. I beg you in the name of God. It doesn't matter. From the whole 40 states of United States of Biafra, whatever you are doing to your cousin, your mama people, your brother, cousin, auntie, do not ever think that auntie was wicked with me when I was a kid. Please put that aside. Help them as you can. But major priority is Biafran Biafran the fund for our defense and our government and the support to our PM, and that is the major priority. But that's one that you are also doing there, supporting them, trying to see children when to go to school because maybe chasing the. Please do it. Even the ones that have made you angry, please put that anger apart, because right now we need to sustain them. If you touches your heart to call your people and said, is those people have food at home, do it. If you have, and if you have that $10, $20 you can give them to use buy some, just go ahead and do it. Do not remember the insult or anybody give to you, because we just have to save our people. Because one loss of a Biafran is too much for us to endure. So the point I'm trying to make here, we're not gonna cry with you because you have been useless for us now. You have been useless. You just did a gigantic monkey just for one purpose, or two, or three. The resources you are getting to sacrifice your ancestors that you tie in head like idiots to keep one. Two, that you are having. Two, the enablers you will be able to get for yourself to keep your resources going. And three, our brothers who flee from the, as you impoverish us by not allowing us to have airport, not allowing us to have a seaport, not allowing us to have a consulate that the British are coming to sneak in now to come and give us in Enugu State. That thunder will fire that they will never have it. We don't need it anymore. We don't want. We want to go back. So what the hell do we need your embassy? Three is that you just everything that is for your own selfish interest. My village has been bush since I was born. I traveled here. It was the same. So what a useless use are you for me? Most of my kindred children, you are not paying their school fees. You're not giving them free education. I do. So what the hell are you the tag you tag on my people used for? So why should I cry with you when you are going down? Because we decided to crumble the economy. It's going to affect you, not us. Because the economy, the general economy, have been useless to us all these years. So anybody out there, if you are listening now, you're going to listen. I just want you to get into your mind. We are not stupid anymore. And I think that just that there was no information and some of our people was not informed. You was able to manipulate them and do whatever you want. But to be honest, our great leader, Mazin Nandi Kanu, he speak in the spirit. Those that wake up and follow up. But our PM came in and take it to another dimension with exposition and to the layman explanation. Even he will speak broken, the protocol one. Just even Mama in the village understand our PM. That's why they call him name, pray for him in different languages. He understands. So he make it everyone to understand. So now we have understand that you are useless. You are your oneness is a garbage. Your oneness is a terror. What again? Just to give terrorist people uniform to come and molest our people. Our place is a place where everybody beg to transfer for. So you can be able to have, you can be able to plant your deadly seed in our sisters in the north. Even when we try to stop them, they will not understand because there's no information for them to understand that this is a dead zone. This is not a place for them. But today they are getting it. Our brothers are educating themselves because they are going through that history. They are going now. They call it. I was a little bit angry when the brother that was explaining. He explained. He almost tired, but he didn't finish to tell them that people that infiltrated that government that made Zog, they take up the coup was because of the Fulanis. There was no indigent. It was a jihad. And somebody, Marx, he came in, he's a historian also, explained it to the layman. That was a jihad that was planned. So the point here is that the job each and every one of you are doing here, because, listen, if it was before, what you would have heard is that, DOS will say, let us give them this chance and join to protest. Maybe we'll be a better, then we will take out Tulumbu and put our own, then we will get Biafra. No, 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 no. That era has gone. You can't push us around anymore. You can't push us around anymore. And for those of you, and Nigeria themselves, you have been warned to withdraw your terrorist uniform from our territory. You have been playing around the gallery and using the blood of your terrorist uniform, the genuine ones, some of them that is not a terrorist, who are ignorant, to just go and be wasting the life of young men in the Biafran territory because they decided to join terrorists. I will advise you to withdraw your terrorist uniform from our territory. Because as the mother or brother in Abia State, that area, anybody with a gun in that place is a terrorist. It doesn't matter who you are, even if you're my nephew, even if you're my cousin, even if you are my papa, they will take you out because you're a terrorist. The only people that is allowed to carry gun, to have, is Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran Defense Force. So if you are not one of them, I bet you better leave that territory because we are tired of you guys. Hiding in a checkpoint, taking out our own. It doesn't make no sense. And this idiot in Enugu State, I know that if Will Obiano is not a case study for you, Ojo Zokal is not a case study for you, Oja Sokrocha is not a case study for you, and everything that has happened is not a case study for you, that means you were born to be wasted. I have to stop here. Thank you so much, Sister Stella and the rest of you. I salute you all.
Thank you, brother. Oluwalemba, you were talking about Oluwalemba. Oluwalemba has been warned to stop destroying our crops with his bulldozers. He has been warned, seriously, because they can't be blocking the food coming in a trailer from the north to the east, and at the same time, spoiling the farmlands.
Sister Stella, this trailer from the north, I could remember a little baby in the village. I can remember very well. Everything they used to cook come from the farm in our home there.
Backyard, from the backyard.
From the backyard, my dear brothers and sisters. Who is fooling us? They tell you that your census, you are minority. Biafran people all over the whole world. When it's Christmas, airport is filled up with Biafrans. No other indigent. They will tell you that North is feeding you. I was a kid in the village. Our soup we make every night. It's from the backyard, everything. Who is talking all those kind of garbage, for God's sake? See, from the beginning to the end, that is why sometimes I'm angry with Oduduwa people. For them to keep this lie going in channel TV and the CCT or whatever, and right, these people, what is... See, Kama is a bitch, it's one of my brother's name here. Because what is coming for you? I don't know how you're going to manage it, because I see a brother for Oduduwa butchered there. Do you think this is ordinary? It's not ordinary. Who is telling you about trailer? Block the trailer. These are all bunch of lies. Lies from
You know what? You know what? See, Igbo people, Igbo proverbs say that only Shibu Maketa, but there are queers, I mean, sense. And what it means in English that when the dead wants to kill, when the dead want to kill a dog, it will seize the nostrils. It cannot perceive any faces. And what is this? The sense of the place that telling us that food. Have they forgotten by the other time they say they are not going to bring food to the east? What happened to them? It starts spoiling during Buhari regime, and we are still living. We ate and we fed well. The issue is that we Biafrans of the Southeast and Biafrans of the South have not. We were not interested in agriculture, but now we're gonna dip into agriculture. and produce from our farm like we used to do in the olden days. When everything is gotten from the farm, you run to your farm and get pepper. You come out, you already have oil, you already have palm kernel, you have your red oil at home, you have everything you need. Then a little you go to the market and purchase. This time around, we have seen it and we are going to produce it. Israel, for example, Israel, they live in desert, but today the agriculture is superb in the whole world. They have the highest production of apple and the rest. Their cow is the highest producing milk. So how do they make it? We're going to learn it, not minding that we have our fertile land. Our soil is very rich soil, both loamy soil and the clay soil. They're all very rich in everything, agriculture and everything. So imagine that. So we're going to, then are going to suffer because we cannot let in a food or agricultural produce that is very, that's poisonous, that is not hygiene, is not healthy for human consumption into our country like that. Yam that they're boosting up. Where did that yam originated from? It is from the Biafra land. We are the core producers of yam. Is it tomato? Is it all the vegetables? That all those things the core producer from Biafra land. It's just that the Biafrans before now we move into industrialization and the major businesses and all those ones and let our agriculture to grow a little bit. But we are going to bounce back, as in feed our nation. A state in Biafra land can feed the whole Biafra. A state in Biafra land can feed the whole Biafra. Today, some people are already putting it in place. Costa has the highest farm field in the whole of Nigeria. Costa. And besides, Ebony State reminds you that Ebony State is the origin of local rice and the land of soy and salt and as well. So we got everything we need as a nation. We're not going to beg for anything from agriculture to mineral resources, from there to steel, iron steel like Abeokuta, which is a Igala part of Biafra. So Biafra is so blessed in all ramifications of life, so blessed in everything, the human consumption, human capability, so blessed that we don't need people to. We don't need people to help us. What we need is within 35 years, everything will be telling. What do you want to name it? We are coming home. Brands are coming home. Technologies are coming home because we have been developing other countries. See, what is happening to us? What God just folded his hands and let us into this exile. God said, like he did with Israel, he let Israel into exile in Egypt and every other way. And from there, they learned their lesson. From there, they groomed themselves.
Right
So
now.
we are,
Right. You know,
yeah.
talking about mineral resources, so that Niger area, that is full of mineral resources. Hausas have their own mineral resources. Yorubas have their own mineral resources. You know, all eye on Biafra, as
On
if it's only
Biafra
Biafra
own,
that have
as if
mineral
it is.
resources.
Yeah.
Everybody. Hausas have their own. They also have gold. They have diamond. They have a lot of
But,
things, and they
but
are
the,
they are hiding their own. And the
no,
Yorubas, they have
it's
their
not
own. They
about
have
Stella.
cobalt and a lot of things, and they are hiding it
Stella,
to themselves.
it's
So
not. It's
it's
all
high
about
time
hiding it
now
now.
we should stop even saying mineral. Everybody, Yorubas have their own. So people should go home. Yorubas should go and rule themselves. Hausas should go and rule themselves. Biafrans and the Middle Belt should go and rule themselves. And Fulani should be sent back to Futajalon where they are coming from. That is what
That
it
is
is.
it.
And if
Yeah.
this, what do you call them? This one Nigerian is still finding it hard to pronounce Fulani. Fulani is the root cause of all the problems in that Niger area. And those people must be sent back to Futajalon. They are Arabs. Ugo, when you go there again, tell them that the Fulani is Ugochukwu, that they are Arabs. Fulanis are Arabs and must be sent back to where they are coming from, so that the indigenous people will see peace for once, so that the indigenous people will experience good life for once.
You know what? It's not about having a mineral. There is a percentage it will be for exportation, because this is a field I know so much, understand. So there is a percentage it will reach for exportation after every examination. Everybody has it. They have gold, they have all those things in the north and all those things. And Biafra has it. But their eye is in the Biafra. You know, in every minerals they have, there is a one. There are some people, some that are highly in demand in the world. Let me just go leave those ones. You move to the gas now that they are looking at. The highest gas producing country is Russia. And Biafra has trillions of tons, which made us second to it. So in this, and you know what is happening in Russia? They have already cut it off in that year. What's that called again? That sea. I've forgotten that sea. And who did this in the United States that did it as well? Because Putin said it is an interview. Who has an interest, and people that have interest, who has capability to destroy it in the deep sea, in that sea? It is still United States. So the Europe now will suffer it, and Biafra has it to export, and they have not even started tapping it. Instead, because out of greed, they have been flaying this gas, wasting it. They've zoomed Nigeria, keep wasting it for long. Now they have realized it. They want to tap it and circulate it. And now Biafra is going. It's gonna cut off because it's high demand, is in high demand in the whole world. They will lose it. So these people are starting from zero, while we are starting from 80. Because we have already had these things in pro working. Now, I'm not talking about the minerals we have not tapped, we have not even touched. So Biafrans are in a position of enjoyment, in a rightful position. We are not shaking. If they say to this very hour as we are talking, let everybody separate. Nobody is going to cry in Biafra land. So that is what it is. You see them crying, not only the physical security challenge or something they're going, they are crying because of these people are moving very fast. These people are going home. It's not what they planned. Because they thought we were going to be demonstrating things.
Thank you. Ugochukwu, would you finish up? Okay.
No, Sister
Can
Stella,
we
go
go
ahead.
to,
Go ahead.
Auntie Stella, please.
huh?
Okay. Auntie Stella, can I say something before that,
Yeah.
please? Okay, just in follow up to what our brother Brian said. One of the reason they are crying, you know that Shetima was having an agenda plan with one Kunle. Remember that audio?
Yeah.
So all of the shege that they cooked, all the things they planned, they are going to do to Biafrans. They're not going to execute it. That's why they're crying. You know, imagine when you are mgbe ị na onwe ha na-akpọ na anyị na-edo mmadụ mgbe anyị pere mpe megosi na onye a na ị na-edo edo so ị nọzie ebe ị na-edo chegidezi ya ka ọ gatazie n'ụzọ ọ bụ iche na ọ ga-aso so ya so when he came that place and now he suddenly discovered the person now moving with a stronger person so all the evil things that they planned dago anọ ya ka o ji ha na-edo anyị edo anọ ya ka ha ji wee gbaa mbọ ka a mara ka ihe a ga-eme ka a mara ka ga-ejide nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Simon. So and they've tried and they tried. You know, when they every day they say hand go touch you, soon hand. But now they see that the hand self that is holding him is stronger than even their criminal country that they have overestimated the value of the country. No, they used to think that their country is a superpower. I don't know if that is what they think. Now the country, they say, hey, what are we doing? Let's just go and get him and do this. So they are crying.
British was their superpower.
So ihe na-ewe iwe so they are crying that all the things they planned ha ga-eme ha na-afụzi ka we are just at the other side and now seeing that if you remember in the Bible when a big man rich man was crying to Abraham say please send the Lazarus even if a little a drop of water put it in my mouth so Abraham said there is a very big gap that is between where we are and where you are. So that's what they are now seeing. They are now seeing us from another side. So the gap between us now is too big. So they are crying. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
That's all I wanted
Yes,
to
Sister
say.
Thank
Stella.
you.
Let me just finish up. You know, as our brother just said, to add to what our brother said. You know, when I had that video, that audio, is it 3-4 years ago? I believe that every Biafran, some of their Biafrans did the same thing. I just want to say now. I tried to find out how is it gonna be possible for these people to turn our people into Bambiala, because that was the plan. Our people to turn a beggar and the chronicle illiterate, like all those what is the Andy Okonkwo, people who talk from both sides of them, but the ones that are intelligent will be talking like a fool, from APC to, like Asari Dokubo. We say this today, tomorrow, different thing, So, and also when you look at it at the other way around, in fact, I find out that it's not gonna be possible. And today they find out that it's not gonna be. There's no how it's gonna be. There's no how it's gonna be possible. The possibility is 0.0%. That, and the secondly again, when our PM come out, yeah, I remember what I wanted to say. Secondly again, when our PM came out, they noticed Obasanjo, the eyes of the British and the one, at least before they take him as a spy, at least he has something upstairs, even his old age. So before they take him as somebody who will be their eye in the zoo, I think he has something upstairs, because I don't take this kind of people for granted. He found out, he told them that the man in charge, even before this DOS started their useless saga, I listened to him. I tried to understand what the man tried to tell but to your greatest surprise, zoological of animal, they don't take anything serious. Is it not Nyamri? After all, Simon Ekpa is Nyamri's son. If you give him money or cajole him, you will get him. They try everything humanly possible. Even our Obasanjo warned it. They did not listen to Obasanjo. So when they saw the heat of, the way our PM, and our PM comes slowly, telling them, I haven't started. They say, what is this one they talk? They use DOS. I haven't started. They say, what is he talking about? I haven't started. I haven't come to my A game. Then when they see that this guy is serious, Obasanjo is correct, then try to brainwash people to go away from the real ideology that can get us out of mess. But to my greatest surprise and glory to the Chukwu Kikabiam, we have people that are well knowledge. And our great leader, Mazin Nanikano, professor, he said, when a Biafran see truth, he follow it like a light. Everything they did, now, at this present age right now, let me just go to conclusion. My point I'm trying to make is that if they notice that almost 99.9% of Biafrans all over the whole world has one ideology now. That is Simon Ekpa's ideology. If you want to, that the same ideology of our PM that everybody have. Now they find out that that is the one that ties something in his head. He's telling you that, and the only people that is telling these people that tie something on their head, that call themselves God of Alamajiri people, who think that is gonna be the God of our people. This guy, Ojus Okalo, they used to lie down for them, thinking that the same thing gonna be to us too. They were thinking that it's gonna be, so they saw that the ideology is, so now, it's a getting surprised that everyone has the same ideology. So, in fact, I don't know how to explain it, but I just have to say that they are highly disappointed because each and every one of us have so the only hope they have now is that people like Hopus or them are telling them that give me Takuna Jet, give me as many as terrorist uniforms. I would defeat them as long as I will be a president of Nigeria. That is the only hope they have now. After this, it's finished. And that is why our PM is telling you that don't be surprised after the declaration of Biafra. We get him. The next thing you will see, they start, because they know they are criminal, they have lost all the hope. So the only hope they have now is that this enablers telling them that I believe I will do it. I know them. I know where they are. I bombard at the end of the day, they are not doing nothing. The Biafra Liberation Army is stopping them. So the game is over because everybody have ideology of our PM. Everybody have the same new dimension. Our leader prophesied. That new dimension has possessed everybody. Now go to the other space. I can proudly call Grandmaster and the rest of them my brother. As long as he didn't kill us, they made a mistake here. But what I see that we are doing today is not a bad idea. The ideology of our PM has possessed everybody, including villagers. Go ahead, my sister. Thank you.
I see. Until they are able to enter into our space here and become comfortable, then I know they are serious, that they've changed. You see? And if they've changed, it will be of no use them holding the space there. They should just come here and join us and mix up, and that's it. If they are serious. So let's watch.
I never trust them all, but I say at least they are doing something. I never trust them all, but at
Oh,
least I cannot raise my voice and call them names because they are our brothers. You got to fool, no matter their mistake. And where be Atufu.
I don't
But
even
as
know
long as
until we do this analysis of DNA.
until no
We'll know which one
DNA
is
test
who.
and also DNA test. After DNA test, I can proudly say one name. I give you a hug. Say
You
thank you. You're
understand?
welcome. But once they do DNA, if there's no DNA test, I go there far they look you. If you are not in this liberation phase, I go there far they look you. Thank you. Go ahead.
Because we have suffered that sabotage enough. You understand? If they are serious of what they are doing there, they should just come in here, join us, and become normal. Number one. Number two, after every other thing, we'll go and do DNA test and they'll know who is who and watch them closely and keep them at the arm's length to make sure that what happened over a century will not repeat itself. Thank you. Can we go to Awumbun, our uncle. Then we'll go to Maze Onyeka. When Awumbun, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you so much, Nemoche Stella. And may God continue to bless all of you and prosper you for what you are doing. My battery is running low. I'm just coming out from an examination hall today where I sat my test. My battery is running low. I will not have much time to speak until I get to the house, charge, and join you. I would like to tell you people, please, Otruji, Otrezde, as my people will say it, we are in a difficult situation. And all hands must be on deck to make sure that we pull ourselves out from the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Look, let me tell you, I said it before, like one of my Namoche said here, the death that is meant to kill a small dog will never allow it to perceive the odor of the excreta. That is what is happening to them. They have seen this coming for a long time. The more you hold Biafrans, the more you are dragging yourself to destruction. The only thing that is left for Nigeria Zoo today to do is allow Biafrans to go. Allow my mother's ancestral land to be free. Allow the great people of Biafra to go. Then Nigeria, the zoo, will have peace. As long as you are holding Biafrans with you, Biafrans will drag you and will drown you. That is what I have to tell all of you. Don't worry about the ban of foodstuffs coming from Niger State or anywhere in the north. I grew up in Biafra land, specifically Abia State. My mother has a garden more than 2 plots behind her house where we cultivate vegetables, name them. The time has come for Biafrans to make sure that you equip yourself. Look, let me tell you, the reason why we lost the war 1967 to 1970 is because of food. Our people were not farming. Our people left the farming and begin to hope on natural resource. That was the reason why. There are two things to win a war. One is communication, and the second one is food. If you are fighting for freedom, you must make sure that you make available food for our people to eat. Once they cut you off, then you now rely on the homegrown food for you to feed your people. It is only a man or woman that has, belly full, like we say it in our common parlance, that will hold a rifle, assault rifle, to go and fight. If you are hungry, you will not be able to fight. This must be a lesson to us. The 1967 to 1970s Biafran War is a lesson to all of us. We must learn from what happened to us in the past.
We will not allow these people to cajole us into believing that we can survive from only their foodstuff that is coming from them. Foodstuff that we don't even know the condition, the health, the health implications that is going to be imposed on our people consuming those food items. We must farm and produce what we eat. If we don't do that, then we are at the mercy of these people. Biafra is something is spiritual, I say. Mazen Namdekanu said it a long time ago. We must do everything possible in order to make our people to be industrial, to produce what we can eat, and be, have the strength to fight this common enemy that has come to deal with us. I support you in everything that you do. I'm a Ghanaian, and I have been in several spaces where people are talking about what do we do, divide Nigeria or what. My brothers and sisters, you are doing a great job. The boomerang is resonating in their ears. They have no other thing to offer than to now decide on whether Nigeria should be one or let everybody go their way. And I am in support of Biafran restoration, and we must do everything possible so that we will be free. My mother's ancestral land will be free. Forget about what these people are talking about. Ndị Igbo si na before inye anyị anụ anyị na-ata nkume. Before we started bringing cows from outside, from the north, were we eating stones? I grew up to see Igbo cows, very healthy cows with short horns. These are the cows that I grew up to see in Igbo land. Why are we not investing in it? Why have we leave our people what we are known to, what we are known for? Why have we abandoned it, expecting food from the north? Food that we don't even know how they are prepared, whether they are poisoned or not. Why are we relying on these people? We must do everything possible in order. Me, Sister Stella, and everybody that is in this platform, in this space today, may God continue to bless you as you propagate this, gospel of freedom of my mother's ancestral land. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, because your mic was breaking. Thank you, Uncle. You said a lot of things concerning food. I remember, because instead of we eating their nonsense, all of us, we have food, though. We have food. I remember those days, my mother, I remember when I was staying in Lagos, and I was telling my mom to come and visit me. You know what she said? I should come and visit you so that my goat will die, so that my chicken will die. Who will pour water on my vegetables? No, you know what? Stella, come down here. I will take good care of you. That is it. And suddenly now, these Fulanis, they are a big deceit. They always use takia. They always put fear in. In fact, since they came into our lives, came into our space, came into our communities, our lives have never remained the same again. They have dealt with us, these Fulanis. And so, therefore, whoever that is supporting Fulani in any manner, in any angle, you are cursed. You will be cursed. Particularly if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing. And suddenly now, Biafrans can't live without their food. Who said so? They that have desert. It's we have food. We cultivate food. Until they started deceiving ourselves. Or deceiving us. And they were telling us about mineral resources there, mineral resources, money here, money there. Money never came into our hands. The mineral resources money, we never saw one any day. Enough is enough of this, their takia. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you. Okay, Onyeka Chukwu, you have the mic. Before we go to our sister Betty.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Our number one Wadiala, I greet you, sir. Greeting to my comrades, my ministers, my beautiful ladies in the house. Thank you for your consistency. I want to say a few things here. And first and foremost, brother who said before, say Russia have the largest gas. He's lied. You know, these people, they don't want to tell, they don't want you to know the truth about what is in your land. So that you will not take it as just the one they call and say they rank our people number 6 in our oil producing. No, that not. We have the highest gas deposit in the world. And that will be proven when Biafra come. Then we will see everything will be exposed. Okay? And when you talk about resources, yes, every region have their own. And in all those states, a place called Agbabu, Abu precisely the local government, they have the highest bitumen in the whole world. Bitumen, what they call bitumen, they have the highest. You know, and that place is full of that bitumen in the land there. They have enough stockfish there, stockfish. So there are many things. All the region, even the larger local governments, the place they call Ibokoda, yes, that place also have access to sea, Ibokoda, larger local government. That's also if they have a job there. There's a place they call Benefa, Bekebo. You know, I don't know how to swim, but I've taken a risk. I've took risks very well going to business. We enter speedboat. Speedboat is a very deep this thing cheap. From there you lead to Lagos. They used to cut tick. They cut this tick. They will from there they will join the tick together. They will from there to it to Lagos through the water. You know, there are many things we have there. Every region are blessed, but these people, they think that they focus on oil, they reserve their own. You see, I'm telling you the truth. These people have really play with deceive our people, and they play and they push our people into focusing in business. They say, Igbo are good in business, as if is there any field, anybody from North will claim that he knows he will do better more than a Biafran person? Is there any field anybody from this one will claim that he do better than a Biafran person? We are good in everything, that every good thing, every good field, we are good at it. We can do it better. The only thing Fulani can do better than us is raping, kidnapping, invading people's land, going to killing pregnant women and children, ripping from where they did not sow. That is the only thing Fulani will do better than us. Okay? But apart from that, is there any field on this planet Earth, profession, a Fulani person will do? In fact, the lowest person, if there's any lowest person in the Biafra land, will do better than the most intelligent people in Fulani person. They're only good at invading post land, reaping where they know so. Fulani cannot farm. They cannot farm. Look at the cow. If they're not lazy, they would have used this cow to supply the whole Africa milk. You know, but they only focus on where they can get. Oh, I hate these people. I'm telling you, Fulani, I hate you, and you are the one who first hate me. That is why I hate you so much. And I'm telling you, you are my enemy forever. I'm telling you, we are going to teach our children to hate you. What you have, you stay in the mosque, you use your mosque to be teaching your children how to hate Biafrans, how to hate us for doing nothing because we said no to your Fulanization. You know, there's something that used to happen to me when I was growing up, because they portray this saying, all this negative narrative, divisive narrative, stigmatizing narrative against the IGBO and those who identify themselves. They do like money. They can kill their brother because of money. But it wouldn't mean